Good evening. This is Emma Toops, and today is day 14 in the video series. It was 2015 when I named my transition puzzle paradigm framework for how I help people who are in transition. And this framework is something that helps someone to be more intentional when they're trying to solve a transition puzzle. It helps them to focus on the things that are the most relevant, allows them to see where they're getting hung up in the transition process, and allows them to take next steps so that they are moving forward in their process versus just being stuck and uncertain about certain things. Now, when I first started my work and using this framework, a lot of the people that I was working with were similar to me. They were maybe veterans coming out of the military, or they were new entrepreneurs getting started with a new business. Or if they weren't a veteran or an entrepreneur, they might have just been an adult who was shifting in whatever their career was after having been doing it for a while. I did also work with students who were in academic transition. They're trying to skill up so that they could do better on their ACT, or they're getting ready to go to college, or maybe we're a freshman and struggling a little bit as far as the routine of being a college student. But my paradigm, I didn't necessarily share with the young folks as much. And I had a conversation with a veteran in 2023, and I was explaining to him what my paradigm was, and I was telling him who I work with, and he pointed out something that I never realized before he said it. He said, Emma, this puzzle paradigm thing of yours, this is really good because it helps people to focus on what is the most important, not get stuck, and be intentional and purposeful and resourceful. But you're not sharing it with young folks, and you should. And I said, really? He's like, yeah, because adults kind of know how to plan after having been working for, a decade or so. Live and learn is slow. And it takes about a decade to kind of figure out how to be a planner and be resourceful. But young folks, they're still kind of learning it. You get this puzzle thing of yours in front of younger folks, you help them be a planner earlier in life. And I realized, wow, that was so insightful. And his words were what encouraged me to write my book. My book, Wait What, is focused on helping younger people to become better planners. I describe the puzzle paradigm in it as part of the instructional technical aspect of the book, but I also share stories of me when I was young, when I was in college, and when I was first getting started with my career. And part of what I also teach in the book is a success formula where the puzzle paradigm is one of the steps. So if you're interested in the book, it's called Wait What? The success formula from when life plays out differently than you expected. It's available on Amazon. It's only 20 bucks. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about the puzzle paradigm or seeing some stories about me when I was young, go check it out. That's all I got for you today. So I'll talk to you next time.